Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold of franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got the host of our AEW Dynamite and Rampage review shows. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka King Too Cold in the motherfucking building. What's happening, bro?
Man, what's good, man? Much needed day off of work. Oh my god, man. Man, bro. It's just been a long week. Last night, man, we had Dynamite. I was out celebrating my mother-in-law's 65th anniversary. Birthday. Yesterday. So couldn't make it to watch the show. Had to go attend to that because that was a big thing to do. Franchise, my guy. We didn't do Rampage. We didn't do Dynamite. Today is our 400th episode of the GOW. And I want to give a shout out to everybody, man, who's been subscribing, coming back to the YouTube page, man. I know they took down our original page, which had a lot of stuff on it. Me and Franchise have been talking about a few things, and we haven't really come to a true decision. We've come to a decision, but we don't like it, so we haven't come to a true decision yet. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody finding us again and getting back to the GOW, man. So we're gonna continue to do what we do, man. We're gonna kick this thing off, man, with this Rampage review, because we start off with the AEW World Title Eliminator. Leo, man, what's good to you, brother? Glad you can make it. We started things off, man, with Orange Cassidy going up against that boy Powerhouse Hobbs. Franchise, man, I'm gonna bring it to you, bro. Orange Cassidy, Hobbs, man. What did you think of this match, man?
Yo, man, my boy Orange Cassidy, dude. Hey, look, him and Hobbs, they did a damn thing. Bro, I was surprised Cassidy ended up picking up the victory, but hey, it's cool. It is what it is. My boy Powerhouse Hobbs, though, man, the guy's definitely got a bright future. I'm looking forward to see what he does, man, on the singles run. Send Hook, you feel me? This time it backfired on FTW, but I don't know why, man. Like I like Hook. Hook is low key, man, one of my favorite people in the group, but he really don't talk or do shit but run to the ring. Like I don't know what it is about Hook, but I rock with Hook, man. I don't know, but Hook is cool, man. But as far as that boy Will Hobbs, man, I really can't wait to see him get pushed heavily, like the superstar he is, or like the superstar he can be. But let's talk about Orange Cassidy, man. Orange Cassidy has been, I don't want to call it a purgatory, but he's kind of been in like this weird getting pushed, but not fully pushed, but not necessarily getting shoved back down to the bottom of the card. It's like a weird little limbo he's in right now. Ever since his whole feud with Jericho, honestly, his whole TNT title push to begin with, like, I don't really know exactly what they're doing for Cassidy. It seems like they got him kind of in a what's the word I'm looking for? An enhancement role / upper mid card, but he's still kind of somewhere in the title hunt. You get what I'm saying? It's like a weird combination, man. I don't really know how to feel about his booking per se, but
it's been suspect.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure where they're gonna go. And then of course, it looked like for a minute he was gonna kind of do the tag team thing with the best friends, and then they kind of shied away from that a little bit. So I'm not really sure.
Trick got injured again because we haven't seen him in a minute. He's been off TV for a while.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what's going on with Cass, but overall, he said I like the match. The match was cool, but my biggest takeaway, even though Powerhouse Hobbs lost in this one, I've been keeping my eye on him, man. Especially since he had that match with CM Punk. I want to see my boy, get pushed a little more outside of FTW.
Yeah, for sure. Orange Cassidy,
Mr. Johnson, what up?
What's going on with you, brother? Orange Cassidy moves on in the Eliminator tournament. Next up, man, we get Penta coming out to talk. Apparently, Ray Phoenix took a real headshot with the belt on that match they had with FTR for the AAA Tag Team Championship, so he wasn't there. Penta and I forgot the dude's name. That comes out with Penta. Penta said
Alex Abrahantes.
Yeah, they both got jumped by FTR. Pat came out for the save. Next up, we got Andrade going up against Britt Baker. This was a nice little back and forth match. Wasn't too bad. I thought it was okay. Britt Baker, of course, got the victory. Then once they started jumping on Andrade, Conte came out, cleared the ring, held that belt up, let Britt Baker know she's that number one chick that's gonna come for that title. So can't wait to kind of see when that takes place. I believe it's at Full Gear, but we'll see. Next up, we got Andrade versus Pac 2. And man,
yeah, my God.
Pac definitely came with an agenda to go at Andrade. Don't get me wrong, this was another good match. They definitely brought their A game. The finish was the finish was the finish, but the end, with Black coming out, that did kind of surprise me. Wasn't expecting him. Wondering what they're gonna do with those two, but I love the match. Pac got his one up. So of course, we got to get a Pac Andrade 3. I'm thinking Full Gear. We'll get that again, and maybe it'll be something a little special. And they'll tear their house down once again because we are owed this match on a pay-per-view. So if you're gonna do it a third time, let's do it a third time at Full Gear. With that being said, franchise, my guy, what were your thoughts?
Instant freaking classic, dude. Like these two, once again, let's talk about booking. Pac, his booking has been a little suspect. Andrade, his booking's kind of been since he's come to AEW. But these two, man, they do not miss. And Andrade, like I said, even going back to WWE with his feud with Rey Mysterio, man, I could watch these two go at it match after match after match after match. I feel the same way with Pac. Like I feel like, dude, I don't give a damn. Like if you want to push a feud for a year or 6 months, give me these two. If you're gonna do it, because I feel like with the first two matches, it went pretty long. Everybody got their shit in. But the matches were so different, yet so good and so entertaining. Like just how fluid both these gentlemen are in the ring, and like their styles complement each other because Pac is more of a powerhouse, but he can still do aerial moves. Andrade is more of a finesse type guy, but he can still hit you with some submissions and ground game if he need to. So it's like their styles are different but similar, and I love it, man. This match was fucking good. It lived up to the hype. It lived up to the billing. Yo, man, let's run it back. Like you said, Full Gear. Come on, man, take my money.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. That was Rampage. That was Rampage. We only get an hour of the show, so it's only so much action we get. But that wasn't bad. 3 matches, a couple of promos. Next up, man, we get. I'm sorry. Cody came out to save Pac after Black showed up to him and Andrade jumped on Pac. Cody came out for the save. He got cheered, but then he got booed. And man,
you can't forget the crowd chanting, "Get the Glock."
Right. Get the Glock. Man, yo, we're gonna talk about that when we get to this main event of Dynamite, because now we're gonna kick off Dynamite, and Dynamite kicked off with a banger. Yo, the old man Dustin Rhodes still got something left in the tank, and him and Bryan Danielson put on a pretty good match to start the show. I was impressed. I liked it. It really it showed the difficulty Bryan had in trying to beat down a bigger guy like Dustin Rhodes, but yet Dustin Rhodes, showing his struggle against a guy like Daniel Bryan said, but still kind of looking somewhat not looking, still looking credible, still having some advantages, especially when he was trying to put him in the crossface or not the crossface, but whatever he was calling it. But Dustin was, because he's so long, he was able to get his feet to the rope and get out of it. It was just little spots where, they were really trying to outthink each other, but yet they were, counting, and they were counting each other. They were outthinking each other, but sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't. But it was a nice little back and forth match. I liked it. Franchise, what did you
bro? Hold on.
Bryan Danielson
Wait.
move forward?
I gotta tell you something. Hey. Hey, that's a siren. Hey, one of our stories just got picked up by Fightful.com. All right, I'll tell you more about that off camera. Anyway, so speaking of, me and you, we gonna talk, big dog. We gonna talk. But hey, turn up. Get him. Who the man? You the man. All right, now speaking of Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
No, my bad. Yo, I'm a little hype right now. That shit great, ain't it, Jay? What they order? Fish fillet. All right, cool. Hey, we just two OGs in Paris right now. But yeah, yeah. Speaking of Bryan Danielson, the natural Dustin Rhodes, dude, Dustin. He has shown me, thank God for AEW, because in WWE, he was still kind of doing this thing a little bit, but they weren't letting this man go. They gave Dustin time to go. And let's talk about Bryan Danielson real quick. This is how I wish CM Punk was booked. But I understand, CM Punk hasn't been as consistently wrestling as long as Daniel Bryan has these last few years. And Daniel, he was out for I think 3 or 4 years, and then he came back. He's been wrestling like the last 3 years, so he's kind of got that head start on CM Punk. But I wished he was getting booked like this, but that's fine. I'll take what I can get. As far as Bryan Danielson, though, the American Dragon, my boy is going out here and he's having bangers with everybody. I'm talking about Kenny Omega. And then, of course, now you got Dustin Rhodes going, 20 plus minutes. I mean, and when Dustin, he looked good. You could tell he was getting a little bit gassed. He was. But,
Yeah.
I mean, what more can you expect from my guy, man? I mean, my boy up there in age. But, dude, Dustin looked good. Bryan looked good. They showed each other respect at the beginning of the match. Got respect at the end of the match. And to think, when AEW first started and Dustin and Cody had their match, and that was supposed to be kind of like a one-off, and they played on Dustin, contemplating retirement. And now to see him, 2 years later, still out here going strong, clanging and banging and doing this thing. Dude, man, hey, my boy, he out here. He's the natural for show. He's a legend in the game. Bryan Danielson putting on another clinic. My boy ain't missing right now. Ever since he's come to AEW, man, my boy has not missed.
No, he hasn't missed. He's definitely been he's been doing what he wants to do, and that's have good matches. And he's been having some good matches. And yeah, I'm so far, man. I've been liking them all. I can't say too much, man.
Joe, what's up, boy?
Damn good match, man. Joe, what's good with you, man? Yeah, that was just a really great match to start the show, man. Really get the blood going. The crowd was definitely all the way into it. So that always works out into our favor. Next up, man, we got the Super.
Hey, bro, hold on. Hey, bro, hey, yeah, we out here. We on Fightful. We on Fightful.
Man, I can't see that, man. Well, you got to tell me later, man. I can't. See that. Look, let's get over this, man. See, Super Elite promo, man. See, you got me all distracted.
I'm about to send you the link right now to your phone, my guy.
But we got the Super Elite promo. Yeah, they were basically talking trash about what Hangman Page had said last week and called him the coward. Coward or shit or some shit like that. But we got that little promo from them. Next up, man, we got another promo from FTR and Penta. Obviously, FTR wants to. They want both sets of championships. So with that, they still want to go after the Lucha Bros. So that little rivalry is not done with, which I'm not mad about. That's two tag teams are going to bring it, and we're going to get a great match from that. Then next up, man, we got MJF. And my God, look, it was really supposed to be a Sting interview, but MJF, of course, comes out and interview, and this dude, when you think he just can't come out and do anything to make him more of an asshole, he finds a way. And talking about Lex Luger being in a wheelchair and just how and what he's been going through, man, this boy MJF, man, I am truly finding him despicable and loving it in all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons, I'm loving it. For all the wrong reasons, I'm loving it. Franchise, man, what did you think of this segment? And especially after the beatdown they gave to Sting.
First of all, my boy MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, asshole of the year, prick of the year, dick of the year, ruthless, ignorant son of a bitch of the year. And I say that to say this. He is truly salt of the earth. This guy is keeping kayfabe alive. This guy has shown he got the biggest cojones in the game. This guy has shown cancel culture means nothing to him, apparently. Because he'll talk about you if you're dead, you're crippled, you're up in the sky, you're under the ground. He don't give a damn. Man, the things that MJF comes out and says, I'm like, oh. Now, when he said that about Luger, I'm like, Ooh, all right. Whew, a little hot, man, a little hot. And then Sting, Sting went on ahead and did this thing, and then they had their whole little 1-2. But dude, hey, MJF, this guy, he is truly a breath of fresh air. I know when he first came to AEW, one of our criticisms was, the gimmick was good. We always thought, his work on the mic was great. It was more so the in ring aspect of it, and that has slowly starting to grow on us. And I want to say this, man, MJF, dude, I didn't really acknowledge it at first, but he is heavily protected. Like, I didn't realize how much he really doesn't wrestle. Like, Tony Khan is really protecting MJF in this character. As far as his wins and losses and how much he actually competes on TV, he's almost in a way starting to become like AEW's like special attraction in a way. Now, does he have work to do? Sure, but the way TK has booked MJF, man, you could definitely tell, man, he's going to be a guy poised to truly take over the company in the future if he decides to resign and deal with him long term.
Well, most definitely, even though there's rumors that he wants to go to WWE, but I don't think they would let him be the way he is now. He wouldn't.
Yeah,
He's smart enough to know that that's just a strategy ploy to get more money. He knows the freedom of what he has now compared to what it would be in WWE is not there. It's not the same. I wouldn't trust it. He wouldn't trust it. I don't see him going nowhere. I could see him signing long term with AEW. But yeah, man, this dude, he is a bit protected, but he's not known for being a Sammy Guevara. He's not known for being a Darby Allin, even though he can do some stuff in the ring. He's not known for like being them. He's known for being this arrogant shit shit talking, asshole. That's what he's known to being. So I don't need to see a lot of him wrestle. And plus, there was a minute where he was wrestling a lot. Actually, he was doing a lot, regardless if it was tag matches or singles matches. He was actually doing a lot. So right now, no, I'm fine with him just kind of stirring the pot up. Clearly, whatever Darby Allin's dealing with, when he's ready to get back, we'll have the match. Obviously, I'm sure they're saving this for Full Gear, which I'm not mad about. Give me a great pay-per-view match. Darby Allin versus MJF, especially with the story and what you're building up to. You attacked him, you attacked Sting. It's like, all right, now all right, man, now you really about to get it. But we're gonna see what happens next week. But yeah, MJF, man, doing the damn thing. Next up, man, we got Britt Baker cutting a promo on Ty Conti. Basically, man, she's gonna whoop that ass when she get a chance to, and that's courtesy of the Dr. DMD. Next up, man, we got Ruby Soho versus Penelope Ford in the first round matchup for the TBS championship that they're going to crown on the first episode of Dynamite when it moves to TBS. It was an okay match. It was all right. Soho won. Then Red Velvet came out for the save. What were your thoughts on this match, bro?
I liked it. I thought it was cool. My thing is, all right, man, can I be honest?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Yes.
Red Velvet, not Red Velvet, excuse me. Ruby Soho. Something, I don't know what it is, man. I don't, and I love Ruby. But if I'm being honest, I feel like after seeing her for a little bit now in AEW, I feel like something's missing. I feel like something is missing for me. I don't know what it is. I really don't know, but the luster has kind of worn off for me, and it's just something in some of her matches where I feel like it's not clicking for me. I feel like the level of hype I have in my head for her and her matches haven't been met with what I've seen in the ring. Now, I don't know if that could be who she's in the ring with, but it is something is a little off with me for Ruby. I really wish I had a better explanation for what I'm trying to say. I wish I could articulate it a little better, but just simply put, something is just off with me and her right now.
I mean, I could say maybe it's the people she's fought against. Cause I guess my thing is Penelope Ford is not bad, but she's not someone I think Ruby should struggle against so much in this match. Like maybe that's just what it was. There shouldn't have been so much of a struggle. Maybe it should have been more of of moments for her, but yet Ruby should have had most of the match.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just what it is. Because some matches, she's done out really good. I think some people, there's that pullback because you want to make that other person look legit. And I
Right.
think Ford, she's okay, but she's definitely not. She's definitely not. She's not on Soho's level. She's not on Statliner's level. She's not on Britt's level. Hell, she's not even on Thunder Rosa or hell, I even say Real Velvet's level.
Mm,
Not far from it, but she's still a
right.
while to go. And maybe that's just what it is. I think that's just what it is. Because I think Ford had a lot more of this match than she probably should have. But
Yeah, she got a lot of offense.
yeah, a lot of and Ruby's better than that. And I think maybe that's just what it is. It was that. But sometimes sometimes that's how the story goes. And maybe sometimes the storytelling ain't the greatest when it's being told. I don't know, man. But I feel what you're saying. I feel where you was coming from. Let's move on, man. Bobby Fish versus Anthony Green. Uh, Fish got the victory. Then he decided he wants to beat up on him on a little bit more after getting the victory. CM Punk comes down for the save. Eventually we end up getting um a CM Punk sign for next week. A CM Punk versus a Bobby Fish.
Yeah.
Didn't realize I might want to see that. So it's like, damn, okay. Somebody like a Bobby Fish, a veteran who's definitely been wrestling in the game. CM Punk definitely gonna have to bring his A game up. He is just somebody who's not a friend that he knows, like Max Sadell. This is somebody who, would love to make a name off of CM Punk. So yeah, I definitely would like to see how that works out. Next up, man, we got Leo Rush. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just not sold on Leo Rush.
You're
I'm
not sold
just,
on Leo Rush.
I'm
You're not sold
just
on the
not
man of
sold
the
on
hour. You're
Leo
not
Rush,
sold on
man.
BBO Leo.
Nah, you can stop trying to hype it up. I'm just not. I'm just not. Let me just be real. Just not sold on it, man. He cool. He cool. I like him, but just
Too
this
cold, man.
whole thing with him and Dante Martin. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, bro.
I got to see where it goes.
You my bro ham, man. You my bro ham. You my broski. My whoa. My day one. My A1 since day one. But I gotta agree to disagree.
That's cool.
I'm excited, man, to see now. See, I know my boy been catching a lot of flack online because he under 30 and he retired like 10 times already. I know, I get it. Trust me, I understand. I understand. The man got to make his mind up. I trust me. I know. That's how I feel in my job. Every day in my head, I don't retire. I still come back. You know why? Because that's life. I got babies to feed, man. I got babies to feed. Now I get it. I get it. He might not be your cup of tea. That's fine. But now here's my only complaint. Here's my only complaint.
He's
I
my
do.
he. I just
I don't
not
want to see.
feeling this.
Yeah, okay, and that's fair. I do not see. My thing is they hoeing my boy Dante Martin out, man. They slutting the butt a little bit over there at AEW. They just got my man tagging with any and everybody. Like, man, look.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I get it, man. He looking real unattractive right now. He looking a little easy. It's like anybody can get in the pants of Dante Martin and get a tag on with the tag bro. Hey, you need a tag team partner. You lonely. You can't get on the card and call up Dante Martin and let's get a tag match. Dante Martin, I'll be your plus one. That's how the Dynamite Invitational. But nah, I get it. I get it. I do. I understand because if you're going to debut somebody, especially like Leo Rush, somebody who we haven't really seen on a consistent basis in a while, I don't want his debut to have to be in the tag team, especially if he's not a tag team guy. So that I understand. Dante Martin is a tag team guy. Whatever you did with the Seidel brother, or whatever the hell was supposed to happen, you could have left it at that, or you could let him be a single star. But I understand.
I don't even think he's gonna wrestle that much. I think it's gonna be one of these type of matches where Martin's gonna do most of the wrestling, and then Leo's either gonna just come in and get the cheap win.
So
I know that's storytelling.
Gonna be, is he gonna be like the black money Matt Hardy?
Maybe that's what's turning me off. Maybe that's what's turning. Okay, maybe that's just what it is. I see franchise. Man, all right,
we simpatico, homie.
I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, man. Let's kick it forward, man, because we gotta talk about something serious for a minute, man.
Yeah.
So Eddie Kingston versus Lance Archer. The match was that match was okay. I can give it okay.
Yeah.
Archer decides to go for a moonsault, and my God, this dude bounces right off the top of his.
Yeah.
I mean, he moved and he moved, but I know he's fucked up, but he moved. I hope he's not too fucked up. I hope it's
not funny. It's just the way you said it. I'm sorry.
I really hope, because that's what he did, man. He really moved off back and literally bounced off the damn. I mean, he got his arm down, but at the same time, I don't think it was enough to that force of bouncing like that and land. Yeah, man. Kingston ended up getting a roll up victory. He moves on, but man, that did not look nice. That did not look nice at all. Man, what are your thoughts, man, when you saw that?
So I actually rewound it, man, about 4 or 5 times because I seen it, like watching it like in real time. It was like, oh damn, that looked clunky. But then when I rewatched it, I'm like, oh damn, like he landed on his neck. That was about maybe a half a rotation earlier. The guy probably would have broke his fucking neck. Now, I mean, don't know, his full, status, but it looked like maybe at worst he might have suffered a concussion, might got a little jacked up. But it's like if he would have been a half a rotation slower, especially for a guy that damn big, Lance Archer, 6'8", 200, 40, 50 something pounds, coming like landing on your neck like that from the third turnbuckle. I just, I thank God he's cool. At first, you can kind of see everybody was confused, but the way Eddie Kingston hurried up and took it home and rolled him up, you can tell like he was really legitimately hurt. So I'm hoping, all things considered, man, he's okay. He'll make a speedy recovery. But it was kind of scary, man, because for a minute, you really couldn't tell if he was just really selling it or if he was really hurt. In the way Kingston kind of looked, you can tell he didn't know, oh shit, like, do I keep wrestling or like, what do I do? And he just kind of rolled him up and hurry up and got out the ring. So, congrats to Kingston. Sucks on the circumstance, but right. Up until that match, though, I thought them two did pretty well. I mean, up until that point in the match, I should say.
Yeah, man. I hope Archer's, I hope he's okay. And that didn't just quite possibly end his career, because it can for some people. And definitely don't want to see that for him. So moving on, man. We got the men of the year. They came out to make their challenge. It's going to be Ethan Page versus Sammy. If Sammy loses, he's out of the inner circle forever. Whatever. I'm actually looking forward to this match, actually. We're getting to see Ethan Page kind of go for a championship and have a singles match, kind of do something something with some importance with someone like Sammy. I don't see Sammy losing. He just got the championship. Sammy's going to retain, but it's definitely a match I want to see. Franchise, your thoughts?
You know what? The stakes are high. The tide is
high
because we wondered why they didn't break up the inner circle before, and then now we kind of have a stipulation where it's not the entire inner circle, but it's Sammy Guevara. So yeah, AEW is so unpredictable. You really don't know where this could lead. I mean, in my mind, do I think Sammy's going to lose? No, because can I 100% guarantee you that? I sure the fuck cannot. So that is the beauty of AEW. I'm looking forward to it. The stipulations are awesome. The stipulations on both sides are not one-sided, which really makes this so hard to kind of judge or critique as far as, okay, who's going to win or who has the best chance at winning.
Well, man, I mean, for me, I'm
still going to rock.
I'm looking at it like Sammy's going to win because all they get to do is just pick who they fight. And they're going to probably end up putting Lambert in one of the matches. So it'd be Man of the Year and it'd be Lambert. Just so Chris can whoop his ass and people can see him get his ass whooped. I mean, that's the obvious wrestling move that you would do. So it's like, so that's why I'm like, man, Sammy's winning because you want that opportunity. There's nothing more that could come. You're not just going to end this story like that. You're going to continue the story for a pay-per-view. You're going to make a match out of it. I'm seeing that happening. So look, that's just me. I see that. But we can see. I mean, I've called some stuff. I've miscalled some stuff. We'll see. Next up, man, we got a Moxley promo. You say what?
I say God still loves you.
Hey, man. Oh, we're gonna talk about him in a minute. Moxley promo. It was just a typical Moxley promo. And then we got a Hangman Page giving an apology to the Dark Order and letting them guys know that they still cool. And, if they going to go up against the Super Elite, they better bring their air game. Next week's show is going to be a Halloween edition of Dynamite because next week is the week of Halloween. Franchise, man. Dark Order versus the Super Elite. How excited are you for that?
It's presently, I'm not over the moon. We've kind of seen the Elite and the Dark Order kind of do their thing already. But I am curious to see, Hangman, he has made up with the Dark Order. They apologized and I'm gonna watch it. I mean, come on. I mean, it's still the Dark Order. It's still Johnny Hungy. It's still Evil Uno. It's still Hangman, Adam Page. It's still the Bucks. It's still Omega. It's still Cole. So I'm gonna watch it. But it's just like, all right, man. What are we doing though? Like, what's gonna come of it, if anything? So I think that's just my biggest thing. Is like, okay, I understood why they fought before, but now it's like, all right, well, is this gonna be it?
Well, it's kind of like a redemption. I mean, they did lose to him, but and that cost them big. So I can see this one to be a redemption match. But I'm like you, with it being this group that they're, with it being the Super Elite, it's very hard to predict.
Yeah, it really is. So it's just like, but hey, look, it is what it is. It's AEW. I'll try anything once when it comes to this company. So fuck it. Hey, I'm here. I'm ready. My TV be I'm ready to rock and roll, man. Let's get it.
All right, man. So speaking of the Elite, we got Jungle Boy basically we got Jungle Boy who just put a quick beat down to Brandon Cutler. He was basically just calling out one of the guys to come out. It ended up being Adam Cole. Adam Cole took his jacket off, went to the ring, pretended like he wanted to do something. He got knocked off the ring, but of course that led for Matt Nick Jackson to get some super kicks out. Then of course the Elite gave the Super Elite V trigger knees. Then Cole gave the boom. And then once before they left the stage, they decided they wanted to toss Jungle Boy off the stage. And I think we're gonna get a Jungle Boy versus Adam Cole, man, coming up for Full Gear, man. Definitely could see Jungle Boy getting a victory and getting that big push over a guy like Adam Cole. Franchise, my guy, what do you see coming from this?
I see an epic fucking match coming. You know what I'm saying? I see Adam Cole, baby, and that hot young superstar, man. That boy, Jungle Boy, the fans' favorite. Ladies love JB. Man, that's his name, LLJB. Ladies love Jungle Boy. And apparently so does AJ, Anna J, number 99. My boy is out here, man. He hitting homers all over the place, man. Shout out to you, my guy.
Is it Anna J? I thought it was a Conti.
No. It's Anna J.
Anna J?
Yeah, he got him Anna J. Hey, look, man. You know what I'm gonna be for Christmas? I'm gonna be Jungle Boy. The
So you
black
got your
tart
own
man
little,
is
got
prison.
your own little chocolate and a J. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, yeah, beating on my chest like King Kong, and I ain't talking about Bundy, but but yeah, yeah, I caught your ass in the Hey, for y'all who don't know, man, me and Tuco go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac, and that's a fact, Jack. But nah, man, look,
Go
dude,
ahead,
I
man.
can't wait. I can't wait. You got Adam Cole, you got Jungle Boy. Now we know what Adam Cole could do. I mean, this guy single-handedly for 3 years carried NXT on his back, baby. Jungle Boy. This guy has been a sleeper, man. He was the sleeper coming into AEW, but very quickly has ascended to the top of everybody's favorite superstar, or at least in the top 5. I mean, you can't mention your top 5 AEW superstars, and you arguably cannot leave out Jungle Boy. I mean, Jungle Boy might be tied for 5th in some spots. He might be higher than others, but there's no doubting. When you talk about, once again, the pillars of AEW, the young homegrown talent, man, this guy got it. And not only is he a future TNT champion in my book, man, that boy gonna get the AEW strap one day. But we're gonna take it one step at a time. Adam Cole, Jungle Boy, classic. I'm calling it right now.
Well, I definitely want to see them win the tag team belts. They definitely got to
Oh
get
yeah, that needs to happen. You need to put it on my
that.
boy Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, because before you had FTR, before you had, even before Penta and Ray and all them. And I love Ray, but
No,
dude,
no, 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 because they were there. They were there at the beginning. So now
Penta and Ray,
I'm not. No, no, no. Ray Phoenix and Lucha Bros. They were there in the beginning because they were fighting the Young Bucks for the AAA title at
that
that
is
time.
true. That is
Right.
true.
So no, no,
That
no.
is true.
The
That's true.
young. See the guys like the Young Bucks and Lucha Bros winning the championships. I'm not mad at. SCU not mad at when they won it. But now, when you think about some of the other teams that's come in, it's like, yeah, okay. What's one of those other teams we definitely want to see win those titles? Now that we already got the Lucha Bros, it's now Santana Ortiz and it's Jurassic Express. Those are two teams we definitely want on the OG tag teams that we want to see get a run with those tag belts around their waist. So at least as far as the way I'm looking at it is as far as those teams that stuck around, for the whole 2 years, not teams that are split up. Uh, but definitely Santana Ortiz and Jurassic Express. They need those tag team titles, and then after that, that Jungle Boy needs to go after Sammy and go get that TNT championship. Next up, man, Miro said it, man. He finally let the world know his wife needs her champion back. Hey, bump everything else that's going on. His woman needs her champion back. That's all that matters. That was the first thing that he said out of his mouth. Ain't nothing else matter. Ain't nothing else matter. Ain't nothing. God is gonna give him the opportunity to redeem.
Of course.
He gonna redeem
Yeah.
franchise. But God, Miro, are you ready for Miro to come back and wreck shop?
I mean, I'm always ready. God's favorite champion, this Miro, the Redeemer Miro. Oh, bro, hey, look, he can be champion all he wants to, man. Hey, this guy right here. You know what? Hey, you got Steiner math and you got Miro math. Okay, you got the Miro Bible. Okay, Miro up here quoting scriptures of the rapture of the ass whooper. The TNT Messiah is what I'm gonna call him. Yo, my dude Miro, hey, he has been on the money ever since he lost that best man gimmick and became the Redeemer. I'm a fan of everything this guy does. I mean, this guy can say, franchise, fuck you, get off the GOW. Yes, sir, my Redeemer, sir. Bye, too cold, man. The show is yours. Because the Redeemer says so. Man, my boy Miro out here killing it, dude. Hey, look, he wants to go back and fight for the championship, whether it be the TNT or the AEW, whatever. Hey, I'm down. Just don't make my boy look weak. Don't make him look weak. He got to be Super Cena, but don't make my boy look weak, because you guys did such a great job. Now, we all know all it takes is a DDT, and it's 1, 2, 3 for that ass. So, don't sit up here and every time.
That's not gonna be the thing anymore. He's gonna take a DDT and get right back up and fuck somebody up.
Hey, you said he gonna go to DDT class?
Hell yeah, he gonna go to DDT class, man. He gonna get himself right, man. He gonna get himself.
But no, other than that, dude, yeah. Hey, look, happy wife, happy life. If you say, if the wife if you want, she want her champion back, somebody got to keep her flexible. And if he don't get that belt back, he might not be stretching her out no more. So I don't know, man. You better go and get that
back. No more of them splits. All right. Enough of Miro, because we can talk about Miro for another 20 minutes. We don't need to. We don't need to. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the main event. And if there was ever a moment in time where the crowd was letting someone know, we are tired of you. we have had enough of the Nightmare Cody Rhodes. We love you, but this of who you are when you come out with the music and the whole entrance and all of that, yo, outside of Glock 40 Arn, are you bopping? Was you just bopping? What the hell was that? Hold on. Leo, get your boy, man. Get your boy, man. Oh my goodness. This dude was out here. What was that?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. The Uzi go pew pew.
That's what was out here. I'm looking like, man. I'm looking for the sound effects. I'm looking for the bubbles. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here, man? Oh shit!
Hey,
man.
It's homemade, big dog.
God damn, that was so realistic. Hell no, that was shit. I was not ready for that.
Hey, Joe said, "What the fuck?"
See, I wasn't the only one. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Oh shit. I
apologize.
Oh shit. Goddamn.
Forgive me. I'm childish.
Goddamn, my dude. I love you for it, because that was
oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hey, you lucky I ain't drunk right now, because boy, let me tell you, man.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah. Give me a couple of them IPAs up in this thing, man. It's a party.
God damn, that was perfect. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, goddamn. Okay. All right, man. But yeah, the crowd was booing the holy shit out of Cody Rhodes, man. Yeah. Like, my dude,
call me Mr. Johnson.
Hey man, right? Because I know I wasn't the only one that caught that. I just know it wasn't me. I know it just wasn't me. Oh man, like, what is this dude doing? Oh my God, the credibility is slipping away. Oh my Jesus! All right, Malachi Black is over. Like, dude, everywhere he goes, he is over. The lights go out, they're going crazy. The silhouette comes up in the background, and you see him sit on the stage. They go even crazier, man. He gets into the ring. Man, whatever he does, they go crazy for this dude, man. Wherever he goes, they are going nuts for him, man. And they are booing the holy shit out of Cody franchise, man. All right, man. After you didn't bopped your way back to the conversation, what was going through your mind, man, watching this match and just hearing this crowd go in on Cody like this?
Let me address your first point with Malachi Black. Mm-hmm. Definitely super over. He's going to get the straps eventually. Super over. You'll be a fool not to. As far as Cody go, what a difference a year makes. Because all throughout the pandemic, man, Cody was when we got the crowds back and before the pandemic, Cody, when he came out, it was like the second coming of Jesus Christ. I mean, as soon as you heard that music, as soon as you seen the stage come down, and then the stage went up, and then, he came out with Brandy and the pyro, all over the fucking place and shit. The people loved him. And then slowly, it's like once he got into this thing with Malachi Black, it was like, okay. But even a little bit before that, you kind of started the crowd. See, you can kind of feel the crowd getting a little wary, a little restless. But now it's obvious, man, they are not rocking with Cody. And it's funny because he really hasn't done anything different since he first came to AEW. I mean, when he first came to AEW, he kind of tried to play the heel a little bit, but that kind of didn't work. So then they just made him white meat babyface. But
But
lately,
that's the problem.
and maybe it is. But see, but my thing is though, what do you want from Cody though? Like, I don't really know. What do you want from Cody? I mean, he came.
Dude, everybody has switched sides. Cody has stayed the consistent, the Boy Scout, the one dude that beat everybody. And I'm guaranteeing you that's part of the problem, because the fact that you saw someone beat Cody Rhodes, like, people like Cody, but Cody beat everybody, man. And it was like, damn, like, you acting like you and don't get me wrong, I still hate that damn top rope cutter shit. Like, I still hate that. I don't care who does it. I hate that move. It's just not, it just does not, it's not believable for me. But Cody ran through everybody. He only lost to a few handful of people, but it's not like he could ever go for the AEW championship. So it's like when you see somebody that you really like, that you know is probably better than Cody win, the crowd going nuts. And to see Cody lose, or people ready to see the heel turn, man. Everybody else has turned already. Think about Inner Circle. They came in as the assholes. Now they're the fan favorites. You had Jungle Boy has been a fan favorite all the way. Orange Cassidy has been a fan favorite all the way. But they got elevated in their stardom. Certain people, man, when you are a name, you gotta switch it up a little bit. You can't be the same like you always were. You know, that only works for so long. And this gimmick was already a stale gimmick to begin with. It's not like there was much flash other than his Homelander cosplay outfits that he would put on. Other than that, there wasn't really much to Cody, man. You knew you could trust him in the ring. Okay, that was the respect. The respect was you can trust what he does in the ring. The respect was that you knew whoever he was going in the ring with, that they were going to be displayed to their best abilities. So you can trust certain things with Cody, but the gimmick, it wasn't all that flash then. It ain't all that flash now, man. And people want to see different. It's time for Cody to go heel. I mean, look at the Young Bucks. Look at Kenny Omega. They've all switched.
I mean, no, I mean, you're absolutely 100% correct. I am interested though to see when we finally do get that heel Cody. That I'm fed up Cody. Of course, man, I'm ready, because now Cody's going to have to wrestle a completely different style than what he's wrestling now. And we've seen Cody, what he could do when he gets sadistic, when he gets fed up. So you're right. I mean, hey, it's time for him to turn. But I think when he does turn, man, whoever ends up beating him at the height of people fucking hating him. Well, no, I can't even say that, because I think people will love him once he turns, because they want him to turn. So I can't even say they're going to hate him. But I'm just curious to see the arrogance come out of Cody Rhodes, and I think,
and that's what a lot of people want to see, man. They're ready to see that, but I think I think,
like, give me Dash and Cody Rhodes and AEW,
and that's what it is. You want a Cody Rhodes, man. That's gonna do something. That's gonna shock the value. That's gonna bring controversy. You wanna see. You almost want that. I almost want to say Dash and Cody Rhodes, but because he is who he is in AEW now, you wonder when is he going to push the power to try to get an AEW world title shot. Yeah. And I think that's what we're all waiting for. Now that we know that Tony Khan is that was a nice little interception fumble. I guess that's what they call it. But you're going to be interested to see what that story is like. But I don't think they need to rush that. So, but they need to figure out something, man, because Cody needs to just change things up, or he just needs to disappear for a while. Go take care of family business, do more backstage stuff, do other stuff, continue to build the brand and make it, more popular and global or whatever. And then come back, when necessary or when ready. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really see anything else for Cody other than turning heel. And man, I can only imagine the promos that Arn Anderson gonna cut in. Man, double A Glock 40 ain't playing. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, man, that's your Rampage Dynamite review for the weekend. Wednesday, we are back. Dynamite is back Wednesday. We're gonna get Bobby Fish versus CM Punk. We're gonna get more eliminator tournaments. We're gonna get more TBS championship matches. Yeah, man, we Dynamite is back, baby. Monday, we're gonna get Raw. They're gonna get their first official night with the new draftees and whatnot. It's an interesting week. Also, we got Halloween Havoc coming up. Yeah, man, we got a nice little weekend of stuff coming up, man. I can't wait. Franchise, any parting words before we go?
Nah, man, it's always, as we like to say, it's an honor and a privilege to come on here and do the show with you, man, to holler at the people, to talk to the people, to do this thing that we do, which is commentating, man, talk about this thing we love called professional wrestling, bro. So, I mean, you did a great job hosting, as always.
Try.
And it was cool, man, talk to you, bro.
Oh man, always, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk, man, because you got giddy over there, man. You almost over there like blushing like a schoolgirl. So we definitely got to talk and find out what's going on, man. But ladies and gentlemen,
it's the caramel in me.
It's the caramel in you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 28 piece of caramel. The franchise. It's your boy, the King Too Cold, man. We will see you guys. Not gonna promise tomorrow, but we'll definitely see you Tuesday. And other than that, man, peace.